Today is a time to celebrate a simple food with endless possibilities. Here's this week's Brittany's Bites. Well, today is National Quesadilla Day, so we've all probably made a quesadilla. They're so easy to make, and they're really quick if you just want a quick meal as well. But I thought this was a good opportunity to try that sort of viral social media hack that's going around where you use one tortilla, you cut a little slice, and you fold it up. So on top of that, I thought I'd do it two ways. I do a savory one and I do a sweet one. So let's get started with your typical Mexican type quesadilla, but we're gonna do it a little differently. And by that, I mean we're going to start cutting it before we even put it in the pan. So I just got this pan heating up over here, by the way. So you just take it and you're gonna put a slice like this, just one little slice out of your circle here. And then you basically can fill it with 4, or even you could just do 3 different ingredients of whatever you'd like. You could make a hamburger in it. You could put like a burger and cheese and some lettuce and tomato. You could go Mexican like I'm gonna go. You could do, lunch meat and a slice of cheese, some mayo and some lettuce, whatever. All right, so here's what I'm going to do though. I'm gonna start with a little bit of refried beans that I'm gonna put in this little quadrant over here. My grandmother made this great little Mexican layered dip, and what she would always do is put a little bit of Italian dressing in her refried beans, and that would just make it so much more spreadable. Adds a little tang as well, so that's my little trick. And then in the next one, let's see, I just have 2 different kinds of peppers, bell peppers, and some red onion that I sauteed up in a pan, just like, a little fajita, and I did a little seasoning on it as well, so I'm gonna put those in there. I feel like you don't wanna overstuff this though too much, so be aware of that. The next one, I'm gonna do some black beans. I would suggest that at this point, if you would like, put in some chicken, put in some ground beef. You don't have to make this vegetarian like I am, obviously. This is what I'm gonna do. I love spice, so I'm actually gonna add some jalapenos on top of these peppers as well, just to get that spice in there. And of course, you gotta have some cheese, right? You gotta get it to all stick together. So over here, I have just some, it's actually, the reason I bought it is called queso quesadilla cheese. I was like, okay, that's what I need. All right, now here comes the fun part. Let's see if we can do it. Do one, fold it like that, and you're gonna keep folding, and then you're gonna keep folding. And then all you do is put that in your pan and cook it up. So I'm gonna let that start to brown on that side and flip it over. We'll look at the finished product and then get started with our sweet one. Okay, everything looks nice and browned up and crispy with the quesadilla. I'm gonna pull it out of the pan there, and then we're gonna see what it looks like. It might be a little warm, see if I don't burn myself. Then we can cut it just in half, and then take a look at the inside. Ooh, looks great. I'm gonna get these off to the side. Here are our savory quesadillas, looking so lovely. Just serve that with a little sour cream and some salsa, maybe even some little extra jalapenos, a little slice of lime, whatever you'd like. We've got those ready to go. Now it's time for the next one. So we're gonna go sweet here. So really, you could just get a packet of tortillas and use up some things maybe you have in your fridge, and you can have both dinner and dessert. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. Just take a little slice down here. And then for this one, I'm gonna do some fruit and some peanut butter, some chocolate, put it all together. So first I'm gonna do a little spread of peanut butter. I'm gonna put that in the little first quadrant, so to speak. All right, got that one. Now I'm gonna do some of the chocolate hazelnut spread that everybody loves. This one is no palm oil, just FYI, but use whatever kind you'd like. I'm actually gonna flip-flop these. I'm gonna put this, across from here, and then put the fruit on the other ones. So spread that out. Got the chocolate down. Now I'm gonna do some bananas over here. So just put however many you want in there. Obviously be careful not to get it too full, because you do have to fold it up. That looks pretty good. And then of course some strawberries. This looks good already, and I could eat it even without cooking it, but wait till everything gets ooey and gooey when the peanut butter and the chocolate melt down a little bit. Okay, that's good to go. Now let's see if I can fold this one up. Over the top there, over the top, and then over the top again. I think I folded this one way better than the last one, and then pop them right in the pan. Okay, time to get this one off, the dessert quesadilla. You know, I forgot to mention that a great thing to do is if you have a sandwich or panini press, put it in there. I don't happen to have one, so I'm going old school. Now we're gonna see how this one looks inside. Remember, we've got the peanut butter and the chocolate and the bananas and the strawberries. It smells great. I can smell all of the melty peanut butter and all of the melty chocolate. Ooh, it's very, very hot. Okay, and there we have our two little quesadillas with a little hack, all right? So we've got our savory and our sweet for National Quesadilla Day. Cheers! Well, remember, if you happen to have a picture of one of the recipes I've made that you'd like to share or an idea for a future segment, you can always text us at 614-460-3345, or you can find me on social media.